Today we're making the best peach crisp ever, and it's all thanks to a very high crisp to fruit filling ratio. You're gonna need 3 to 3.5 cups of sliced peaches, and to that, you're gonna sprinkle over 3/4 cup of granulated sugar. Now for the thickener, 2 tablespoons of cornstarch, a 1/2 teaspoon of fine sea salt, and then we're gonna add in a 1/2 teaspoon of ground cinnamon. For a little brightness, the juice of a lemon, and last for the filling, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. You wanna make sure that your peaches get completely coated in the cornstarch and the sugar. So that was the peach filling, extremely easy to make, and so is the crisp topping. Here's how you do it. Add 3/4 cup packed light brown sugar, a 1/2 cup of all-purpose flour, a 1/2 teaspoon of ground cinnamon, 3/4 cup of old-fashioned rolled oats, and a scant 1/2 teaspoon of fine sea salt to the bowl. Give it a whisk, and then you're gonna add in a 1/3 cup of room temperature unsalted butter cut into 1/2-inch cubes. It's really important for this recipe that your butter is at room temperature. That way you can easily incorporate it with the rest of your ingredients. You're gonna get in there with your fingers and you're gonna rub the butter into the flour mixture until it no longer appears dry. If you prefer more of a deep dish style peach crisp, you could totally use an 8x8-inch baking dish. But if you are team crisp topping over fruit filling, you're gonna wanna grab a 1.5 to 2 quart shallow baking dish. With a more shallow baking dish, your peach filling has more room to spread out, creating a thinner peach layer, and your crisp topping doesn't get stacked on top of itself. It's more spread out, which means it can get even crispier. We're gonna sprinkle the crisp topping right over the peaches, spread it out so everybody gets some love. Now we're gonna bake this in a 375-degree preheated oven for 30 minutes. When your crisp topping is looking nice and brown across the top and that peach filling is hardcore bubbly on the sides, you can go ahead and pull your crisp from the oven. The longer you let your peach crisp cool, the more set up your filling's gonna be. So I typically let my peach crisp cool for a minimum of 30 to 45 minutes before serving. It is just the right temperature. Time to serve it up into a bowl. Now we must add vanilla ice cream. You know I'm team crisp, so I'm trying to get all the topping loaded up. There is not a better peach crisp recipe on the planet. You guys are going to love this recipe. If you're on the hunt for more sweets to bake up this summer season, be sure to check out my desserts playlist next.